Madam Clerk, do you want me to bring in these last two, or are we about to start?
I'll bring them in after we finish this case.
Okay.
Because one person, I didn't even see him on the document. That's not over.
Me neither.
Attorney Hank.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. Is your client, let's see, I'm looking for them on the screen. Are they on the screen or are they with you?
She is here on the screen, Mackenzie Caverly.
Okay. I don't, I do see it. Okay. Miss Caverly, good morning to you. Unmute your microphone. Unmute your mic, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
Mackenzie Lee Caverly.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I do.
You may lower your hand, Ms. Caverly. Counsel, I'm going to call a case and then then you can place your name on the record at that time. This is case number X4250169, the People versus Mackenzie, Makenzie, Caverly, Caverly. Ms. Caverly has 2 counts under this ticket number. Count 1 is a misdemeanor for failing to stop and identify themselves at a property damage accident. The count 2 is a civil infraction for improper lane usage. The people have made an offer, counsel, is that correct? That if your client is so inclined, they would amend and reduce charge 1 from failing to stop and identify at a property damage accident to failing to report an accident. And that is a reduction to a 1 point on the driving record. Count 2, improper lane usage, would be amended and reduced to limited access 6 to 11. Well, it would be reduced to, yes, it's okay, limited access. That'd be 1 to 5 over limited access, which is a 1 point ticket. Appearance, counsel.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jeffrey Hank on behalf of Mackenzie Caverly.
Yes, good morning to you, sir. And how are we going to proceed today?
Ms. Caverly is going to accept the offer, Your Honor. The only, I think you stated it correctly, except for the written offer that we had from Prosecutor Paula Cole, which was sent to the court, did say that the amended count 1 was a 0 point offense. I think you stated it was a 1 point offense. I believe Ms. Caverly.
If I said that, if I said that, I guess I was kind of dozing at the wheel here, because you are absolutely correct, and I know that it's a 0 point ticket. So, but if I stated it incorrectly, it's going to be on the record when we do it. It's going to be correct. So.
Okay, Your Honor, we're willing to, she's ready to proceed and enter a plea of guilty on the misdemeanor charge and accept responsibility on the civil infraction.
Very well, sir. May I voir dire your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Mackenzie, I already swore you. You understand that you have a, 1 is a misdemeanor, 1 is a civil infraction, but you have an absolute right to have a trial and a formal hearing if you choose to do so. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor. Yes.
Are you pleading guilty and responsible because you are, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is of your own free will?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And the reason I asked you what seems to be a kind of crazy question, ma'am, is when I say, are you asking pleading because you are responsible and you are guilty, is because I often have people come into the courtroom that will say, well, I'm not guilty, but I want to plead guilty because I want to get this over with. Well, that would not be justice. That would be a court of convenience. You know, I just want to get this over with. So no, but I can't allow an innocent person to plead guilty at all. So, and that's why I asked you that question. People look at me kind of side-eyed when I ask that. They're like, that sounds like a stupid question, but it has a valid reason for it. All right, ma'am. Counsel, can I use the ticket for the basis of the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
The factual basis? Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Mackenzie, on the date, I'm sorry. Okay, your first name is Mackenzie and last name is Caverly.
That's correct. Yes.
Somehow we got in the wrong courtroom because I don't do C's, I do M's for the last name, but we got you here and we're gonna do it. So so on the date of July the 13th, 2023, ma'am, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of East I-94 and Concord Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you in an accident, ma'am? An accident, ma'am?
Yes, I was.
Okay. All right. And there was did you leave, ma'am, that scene?
I did. Yes.
Okay. All right. When you left the scene, did you make a report at all?
I did not.
Okay. All right, ma'am, on that count, the court will find you guilty on the amended reduced charge of failing to report an accident. And again, that is a 0-point ticket, but the fine is $225. For count two, ma'am, the improper lane usage, which on that same date and time, ma'am, what caused the officer to charge you with improper lane usage, ma'am?
I did end up just slightly clipping the rear end of a semi truck.
Okay. I guess what I'm asking now is, I understand the accident. I'm trying to make a determination what the officer indicated that was improper lane usage. Normally that is driving down the wrong way on a lane or doing extended driving in a lane that was not intended for just regular traffic or something like that. I'm not sure what the officer intended when he said improper lane usage.
I'm not really sure, Your Honor. I was going a little bit fast, I think, and I just misjudged the.
Okay, that's a different charge as well. One second.
Miss Bonnie, can you make me a call, please? Miss Sayers? or Ms. Washington? Thank you.
Fourth to go around
No
powers or
problem. I did
anything
it.
like that?
Attorney Cameron.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Attorney Caverly, I did speak with Ms. Cole. She's going to dismiss count two.
Okay, Your Honor, obviously that's acceptable.
All right. And she's already made the factual basis for the being involved in a property damage accident and failing to report. So the court will find her guilty of the one charge, the amended reduced charge of fail to report. Again, that fine is $225. Ms. Caverly, do you need time to pay that or can you pay it right away?
I can pay it right away, Your Honor.
Okay, now I only caution you, ma'am, don't pay it right now. We are talking about something that is not in the computer yet, so we have the clerk have time to put it in. So do it no earlier than tomorrow afternoon, okay?
Yes,
And then the
Your Honor.
computer updated, and when you go out there to pay that, if you pay it online or if you come down or however you pay it, the other charge will be dismissed in the computer.
Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor.
you're all set. You're all set. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank
Counsel, I don't know that we've ever met, but it's good meeting you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've been with you once before, but I hope you have a good day today. Thank you.
As well. Stay safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
Oh, man.
Council for Mohammed, were you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see the APA out here anymore. Did he let you know what the offer was? Well, I think
Yeah,
it's the first.
we're just doing an adjournment. He had to hop to another courtroom, so he said it was okay to do it without him.
Okay. Here you go, Judge. They just want to adjourn.
Okay. It's just an adjournment. Good morning, Attorney Voiles.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Right. I don't see you for a long period of time, and then in 1 week, I see you a couple of times.
Yep, I'm becoming a regular.
Let me say, it's always a pleasure. So,
Thank you.
client, let's see, where's your client? Is your client on the screen here?
It's not, it's just
or-
a ticket. Waiving
They're
his
all
presence.
civil infractions. Are you waiving their oh, there's only 2 charges. You're waiving their presence?
Yes.
Okay. This is ticket number X4271149. The People versus Amir, Ameer Muhammad, Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad has 2 civil infractions on this charge. The first one on this ticket, the first one is speeding, driving 25 plus over the speed limit. Count 2 is civil infraction for illegal window tint. So how are we going to proceed today, counsel?
So there was an offer from the prosecutor to limited access speed 11 to 15 and then to dismiss the window tint. However, I haven't been able to reach my client this morning to discuss that with him. So I'm just asking for a brief adjournment to have some time to go over that with him.
All right. Did you speak with Madam Clerk? Did she give you a date at all, or
Since there's civil infractions, we can do November the 28th if we're gonna set it for another formal hearing. If we're just gonna do a pre-trial, we can do it sooner, but if we're gonna do another formal hearing, we can do it for November the 28th.
That would be fine.
November 28th? Okay. And so that's for a pretrial. November 28th at what do you want, a 9 or 8:30? 9:30.
We can do that.
All right, 9 o'clock, counsel.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
And Attorney Formar, I have Attorney Rogers looking at your case now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, hey, Crystal. Since this is just a duplicate, can I just get rid of one of them? So you don't have to look through them. Look for the right one I wrote on the back.
No,
Huh?
I don't want that. I mean, I said, put it in my stuff. Just not.
Hmm?
Just not the way you wrote
Yeah, that's one I wrote on.
it. No, you can leave that one. I'm saying the extra one, duplicate, if you wanted me to toss it out. Just put it.
Oh, yeah, sometimes I just make my own little thing that for shredding. I got sometimes when I give you back the tickets, I'll remove the driving record.
Okay.
Rogers, you're looking all dressed up and formal like today.
Trying for Halloween. I got a trial next door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, you're looking kind of.
That'll be good.
Find out.
That's Sydney.
Yes, it is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are you looking for?
Okay, I got some people I need offers for. So Heidelberg, she has a unregistered untitled motor vehicle, and I'm assuming using marijuana in a vehicle, which I'm assuming is a state case. Is that right?
It is state, and I'm sorry, what was the name?
Heidelberg, India.
Yes, the consuming I cannot handle.
Okay. All right, we'll wait till the state comes. McCollum, entering without owner's permission.
Give me a second on that. I have to look up his criminal history.
Okay. Shante Minter, driving license suspended, looking for failing to display.
I also have a defaulted civil infraction under the same stop of speeding 21 to 25 over. It will be as charged, dismissal of the driver license suspended.
Wow, okay.
He was going 58 and a 35. If he does a driver improvement course, I can do something better.
All right. All right, we'll see. Let's see. Malaysia McLean.
Okay, I got that, counsel. It's gonna be dismissed.
Okay, great, thank you. But David McLean, narcotic violation.
Counsel. All right, we got Militia McLean right here. I know it's gonna be a dismissal. Let's just call that. Miss Militia McLean, unmute your microphone.
Malaysia Macklin.
Oh, Macklin, I apologize. You have ticket number P14822212, the people versus Malaysia, MALAYSIA, Macklin, MACLIN. Ms. Macklin, you had 2 counts under the ticket number. Count 1 is misdemeanor for driving with revoked license. Count 2 is a civil infraction for failing to properly secure a passenger child. Civil infractions can be paid, and you have done that. As a result, the people have indicated since you paid the other ticket. You say we're breaking up? I'm sorry, Ms. Macklin, what did you say?
Can you repeat that? It's breaking up.
Yes, I'm just gonna make it short, ma'am. You paid the other ticket. As a result, they're dismissing this ticket, driving with a revoked license. You're all set to go, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Have a good day.
You as well. All right, counsel.
Thank you. David McLean.
6 months delayed sentence.
6 month, okay. Natisha Mitchell, parental duties violation.
Delayed sentence.
How much? 6 months?
No, 3 months, 90 days.
3 months, okay. Sorry, broke up a little bit there. And then the last person I have right now is David McLeod, driving with expired license. Okay, thank you. Should I bring people out as I get them ready, Judge?
Yes, anything that is ready, you can send them from the break room.
All right, thank you, Judge. Will do.
Thank you.
Hi,
Sydney?
Hey, good morning, council. How are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead, Bob. Who are you looking for?
India Heidelberg.
Oh, we're gonna need the state on that, and Miss Cameron might be handling it. She asked me about it earlier.
Okay.
Counsel, I need to turn your camera on.
Oh, sorry. Did she do Maxim Madanovsky?
No, I haven't gave you that one yet. I got it right now.
If we could pass that one, I don't have the file yet.
Okay. Maura Pruitt.
What was that? Oh, Maura Pruitt.
Oh, yep. I have 3 counts. It'll be a failure to display, dismissal of the balance, which is 2.
All right. Did Melinda do David McLean? She might have did.
I think so.
No, she did it, David.
Right.
Oh. I don't know about McLean. We had a David McLean check-in.
Looking, yeah, there's it. No, I'm looking.
I gotta give you a copy.
I see a Dion McLean. Yeah, there's a David. No, there's a Dion McLean.
There's a David 835, a U ticket.
All right, give me a second on it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
How
Are you handling
about
this?
Keisha Mosley?
She has 3 tickets, no insurance, no driver's license, and unregistered.
There's 4 counts. There's one in default and
No.
expired plates.
Oh,
I'll stip to set it aside. It'll be FTD, dismissal of the balance.
China Morton?
We had 12 months late sentence with 8 hours of community service.
With what?
8 hours of community service.
Okay. Let's see who else. Tarek Salah. That might be a state.
What's the name?
Tarek Salah, Saleh. It's a show cause.
I'm trying to get the APA back out here. He hasn't responded to my email.
Okay. Ashley McDaniels. That's up for trial. I think we just gotta see what officers show up.
I believe, sorry to cut you off. So far, Officer Earl has checked, I'm sorry, I think it's Sergeant Earl. Yes, Sergeant Earl has checked in, I think that's.
All right, we can wait till 10 and see if somebody else shows up. All right, I'll be back. Thank you.
Judge, I have 2 that are ready.
all right, Council. What do you have?
I have Shantae Minter. She's going to take a driver improvement class.
All right.
So we need new pretrial date on her. And the other person, David McLeod, that's going to be a plea to failing to display.
All right, I have those 2. Let's. Are they out here on the screen? Yes, I
They
see
are,
Shantae.
Judge. Yes, I brought them out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Shantae Mentor, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
Shantae Shanae Mentor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
Hey, lower your hand, Ms. Mentor. Ms. Mentor, you have. Okay. Ms. Mentor, you have ticket number P1417192. The People versus Shantae, Shante, Mentor, Minter. Ms. Mentor, you have a misdemeanor on this ticket for driving while license suspended. You also have ticket P1417180. This is a civil infraction for speeding 21 to 25 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. All right. Council, this is the ticket. Well, it looks like the people made an offer on count 1. Strike that. On ticket ending in 192. That's the misdemeanor for driving without a license. They said they would dismiss that charge if you pled to the civil infraction. And that would be driving 21 to 25 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. You've had an opportunity to speak with the attorney on this case. Is that correct, Ms. Pinter?
Yes.
Counsel, how are we going to proceed on this?
Your Honor, we're going to ask the court to schedule this matter for a pretrial. We'll stand mute on the arraignment, waive the formal reading complaint warrant, ask the court to set aside the bench warrant. And it set this matter for a pretrial date so she can take a driver improvement class.
All right. Madam Clerk, did you give a date or is it just going to be the next pretrial
We
date?
can do 30 days out.
30 days out? All right, Council, Madam Clerk says we have availability at open space on December the 1st, 2023 for a pretrial. Council?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess I can ask Ms. Mentor directly on that. Ms. Mentor, is that a good date? Is that time for you to go to the Secretary of State and do when I say go to the states, you could do it online. You could contact the Secretary of State and schedule yourself for a driver improvement course. You can do that online. At the conclusion of your course, ma'am, they will give you a certificate of successful completion, which you'll download or screenshot or something so you can have a record of that. And then when you come back to court, you can prove that you successfully completed the course, and then you would be the prosecution would give you a better deal on this matter. Is that what you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. My question to you, ma'am, can you get this all done in 30 days?
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll have you come back on December the 1st at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you on that date. Mentor. Shante.
APA, I believe that case belongs to Attorney Zaranick. He's in room 6. I'm going to give you co-host capability so you can go in there and speak with him.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Cameron might need you also, I think, on the cases.
Yes, Mr. Kowinski, I also have a matter too.
Yeah, she actually, I think Attorney Cameron is on Idaberg. And then Attorney Zaranick needs you on Tariq Salee.
All right, why don't I take care of Miss Cameron first, because that's why I came in, then I'll go to room 6.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
And Attorney Fulmer?
Miss Cameron, which breakout room are you in?
I'm in the main session right now. I have one thing to put on the record, so.
Oh, sure. Then why don't I take care of Mr. Zaranick first, and then I'll come back to you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, did someone call Attorney Fulmer?
Yes, good morning, it's Cindy Rogers. How are you? It's been a while.
Well, I know. How are you?
Good. Real quick on your matter, I have 1 ton of EWAP. It'll be disorderly conduct.
EWAP?
Oh, that's correct.
For Mr. Baronis Carmona?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my retained ones. You're right. It is an OTE. I will amend to disorderly conduct and misdemeanor morality and HIV testing.
Okay. Can I get in to speak with my client somehow, Madam Clerk?
You wanted, I couldn't hear you, you kind of broke up. You said you
Speak to the
needed to
client.
speak in the breakout room?
Yes, please.
Okay, yep, I'll put you in there now.
Thank you.
No problem. Madam Court Reporter.
Yes.
I don't see David McLean on the docket. Did you see him on the docket?
Yeah, he is. He's on at 8:35, right in the middle. You ticket U67. See it?
Cindy, did you have that phone?
I don't have it now. I think I had it mixed up. I think I said I had it, but I think I had McLeod.
Oh, yeah, you put it up here already.
Oh, perfect. Okay, they have it.
Your Honor is.
Yes,
Cameron-
Counsel. Okay, we're talking over each other. So, Attorney Kowinski, what do you have?
I just finished with Mr. Zoranik, and I'm ready for if Miss Cameron needs me on anything.
I think she just went into a breakout
She's in
room.
breakout room number 10.
10, okay. Thank you.
Attorney Medina?
Jerome Mack, I have you checked in. I have placed you in a breakout room so one of the attorneys can speak with you.
Okay.
I think Attorney Medina was in the middle of talking to somebody, so.
She's fine. I'm waiting for.
People that walked into the courtroom earlier. What, do we find out what that was about?
Yes.
Hello.
Good morning,
There she
Attorney.
goes.
Hey, good morning, Constance City Rogers. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing? I am so sorry about that. As usual, everything happens at the exact same time on
Oh,
Zoom.
God. I understand. Everyone's always waiting for me. So as long as you're not waiting for me, that's good.
No, thank you.
No problem. On your plan, I have 3 counts. The plea is going to be the loud music charge with a 3-month delayed sentence. Dismissal of the balance, which is 2.
Okay, so let me see here. So he had, oh yeah, the loud music. Okay, so it'll be a loud music 3-month delayed.
That's correct with dismissing the balance.
Okay. And there's no way to avoid a misdemeanor.
No, all 3 of my charges are misdemeanors.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
What's Attorney Medina's case? Okay, I see you got the audio connected for George. Does he need a Spanish interpreter?
Yeah, he needs an interpreter.
Okay, just hold tight. I'm going to get him an interpreter. It's probably going to be a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and let him know he can't eat while he's in court, please.
Okay. Don't
Thank
eat
you.
when in court.
Okay, where did Attorney Medina go? Okay. I mean, wait a minute. Attorney Medina, are you ready?
Your Honor, I'm trying to locate my client. I don't know if he's logged into Zoom. They're normally at my office.
No, he has not checked in with me.
Okay, Your Honor, can I have just until 10 o'clock to try to figure this out?
Yes, you can.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
That's her. And her client is out there. Did he come out the breakout? All right.
Attorney Fulmar,
Yes, Your Honor.
good morning to you. We're ready to call your case as your client. Let's see, is he out here on Zoom somewhere? Let me find him.
Breakout room, and I needed
No, we brought him out.
get. Okay, I needed a breakout room. I put that in the chat. I need a breakout room with my prosecutor, Your Honor, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it'll just be a minute, attorney.
Okay,
Well, I think. Attorney Cameron's out here and she has a few people out here, so I guess we can call those cases over.
Sydney,
Yes.
on Eidelberg, the prosecutor's giving a 3-month delayed sentencing on their case. Can we dismiss the unregistered untitled motor vehicle?
Yes, that's what I have written up.
Okay, very good. Thanks. We're ready to proceed on that then. We have a couple actually.
Yes. Titus, Officer Titus. Ken Ballard? Yeah. Ken, yeah. He's right there.
Attorney Fulmar, we're not ready to call your client? Is that what you said?
No, she needs to talk to, Sydney.
yes, we may resolve it, Your Honor, but I really need to speak with the prosecutor.
That's not a problem.
Attorney Cameron was waiting on.
Thank you so very much.
All right. What do you have for the Attorney Cameron?
I have let's see.
Heidelberg.
David McLeod is ready. He was
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I have Heidelberg, Natisha, Mitchell.
Okay, let's just do them one at a time. Okay, well, I got McLeod in front of me. We ready to call that?
Yes, Judge, we are. Thank you.
So David McLeod, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
David Wilbur McLeod.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, sir?
Yes, I do.
You can lower your hand. Mr. McLeod, you have ticket number P1411030. The People versus David, David. McLeod, MCCLOUD. Mr. McLeod, you have one ticket, one count. It is driving with an expired license. Mr. McLeod, you haven't done anything to get your license yet. You don't have a current license now, do you, sir?
No, sir. I'm trying to go through the process. I'm getting a runaround. They keep saying I got a expelled license when I haven't had one. And the Secretary of State keeps sending me 3rd District and 36th District keeps sending me Secretary of State.
We don't send you anywhere, sir. When you come here, either you have a license or you don't. We don't send you anywhere. So
no, they keep telling me that's how I go about getting it, but everybody keep giving
well, that's because the court does not give you a license. If the Secretary of State is saying you don't have a license, then we can't do anything about it. And only the Secretary of State can tell you if you have a license or not, sir. I can't tell you. We don't have that's not our system. So if they're saying you don't have it, we can't do anything about that. So that's why we tell you. That's if you want status of your license. And what I have is I have a report in front of me from the Secretary of State that says your license is expired. So
that's what I don't get. How could I have expired when I never had one, sir?
Well, all right. Well, sir, if that's an issue in itself. If you don't have an expired one, and sometimes somebody put it in there, but you don't have a license. So, all right. So right now you don't have a license. So you're driving without a license. The people have made you an offer that they would amend this down to the lowest license charge there is, and you can resolve this. Then you can do whatever you have to do to go to the Secretary of State to get a license, because this will be resolved today if you take care of it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the people have made an offer that they would reduce this to fail to display. You had an opportunity to talk with an attorney, correct?
Correct.
And she told you that what they're doing is offering you to reduce this to the lowest license charge there is. This is a charge that would suggest it's failed to display. This is a license that will suggest that you had a license at the time. It's a legal fiction, just to give you a better deal. Doesn't mean you had one. They will offer something that says you had a license, you just didn't have it on you at the time. That's what this charge failed to display means. Do you want to take advantage of that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Right. You understand that you have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial?
Yes, sir.
By pleading guilty, you give up that right. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty? In other words, you did not have a valid license?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. McLeod, on the date of March the 4th, 2023, were you driving in the area of Mack and Bellevue in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid license at that time?
No, sir.
I find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of fail to display. Your fine will be $225. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need time, sir.
How much time do you need, sir?
A couple weeks.
All right. Well, let me propose this, sir. I can give you 30 days. I can give you 60 days. It's up to you.
All right. Well, I'll take the 60. It's my Christmas.
All
I'll take 60.
All right. All right, sir. That's failed to display. You got to pay this on or before January the 3rd. That's 60 days from today's date. 60 may not count exactly. 60 might be a day over or so because of weekends or something like that. I don't know what the days. I'm not looking at it. In any event, sir, you have until that. That does not mean wait till January the 3rd to pay it. That means
I got it.
You can on or before.
I got you.
So, all right. All right. Good luck to you, sir. You can sign off. You know where to pay, all right?
I come down to 36th District, right?
Well, that's one way, but you could pay it online. You could go to the 36th District Court website, 36thdistrictcourt.org. Or you can pay, have you seen the kiosk around the city? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking to everyone if you have any concerns of how and where to pay. You can pay it online at the website, 36thdistrictcourt.org. You can pay it at one of the kiosks that's located around the city. They kind of look like an ATM machine. They're called DivDat, D-I-V-D-A-T. They're in stores like they're in the Meyer stores. They're in, if you happen to live near Northwest Activity Center, they're all over the city where people pay their public utility bills. It takes card, it takes cash. So you can pay at any one of those. You can also write your check number, your ticket number on a check or a money order and mail it in. And of course, you can come down to the building during normal work hours, court hours, and pay at a cashier's window. There's actually a DivDat machine outside the building, outside, right near the door where you come in, and that's open 24 hours. And one other thing, that DivDat app, you can download it to your device and you can pay from your device. So you can pay from the comfort of your home. That's it, Mr. McLeod. So $225 on or before January the 3rd. You're all set to go, sir.
All right, thank you.
Is it Titus? Officer, is it Angelina Titus? Am I pronouncing her last name?
Looks like TS.
Yes, it's TS, Your Honor.
Jeez. Okay, I do apologize. Good morning. I let Mr. Derek Moore know that his case had been rescheduled because he was past his cutoff time. So I rescheduled for December the 5th. So you should receive a new subpoena.
Okay, awesome. All right. Thank you guys.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, I don't see any attorneys out here now. I see some cases ready. As soon as one is, Dominique Pruitt, Natasha Mistral, I'm just speaking to you. The attorney is not out here right now. China Morton. As soon as one of the attorneys comes back into the courtroom, we can call your cases. That applies to you as well, Ms. Keisha Mosley.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Salih. One of the attorneys have to be out here when I call your case. So they are in a breakout room with someone, but we'll get you shortly. Attorney Cameron, you are back. What do we want to call?
We can call Ms. Eidelberg.
I don't think that's even one of them that I named. Let's see.
And Ms. Rogers, I need an offer on Mac, Jerome Mack.
She's actually in breakout room number 3 talking to Attorney Fomar. So she's
I'm sorry. Apologize. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh yeah, I see her now. Thank you.
All right, Miss India Eidelberg. Unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name. Actually, just go ahead, ma'am.
India Eidelberg.
Miss Eidelberg, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may lower your hand. Ms. Eidelberg, you have ticket number P1420612. The People versus India, INDIA. Eidelberg, ILD, strike that, IDLEBURG. Ms. Eidelberg, you have 2 counts here.
She's pleading on a 3-month delayed on the smoking marijuana in a vehicle and the no registration ticket being dismissed.
Okay. All right, Ms. Eidelberg, again, you have 2 counts. Both are misdemeanors. Count 1 is driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2 is consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle or a boat or off-road motor vehicle. So If you're operating a motor vehicle of any type, it looks like you can't smoke marijuana. So the people have indicated that if you pled to the consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle, they would dismiss the drive the unregistered motor vehicle, unregistered or untitled. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
You had an opportunity to speak with counsel?
Yes,
And how are you going to proceed today?
guilty.
All right. You understand you do have a right to have a trial.
Yes, sir.
If you went to trial, the people would have to present evidence. That evidence would have to rise to the level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
By pleading, you give up that right.
Yes.
This your choice? Your free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
On the date of January the 4th of 2023, ma'am, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit while consuming marijuana?
Yes, sir.
Court will find you guilty of that charge. The other matter, driving an untitled or unregistered motor vehicle, will be dismissed. Your fine is going to be $225, ma'am. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need time, please.
How much time do you need? Tell me what you actually need, not what you think I'll give you.
It's 60 days.
60 days. 60 days will be January the 1st, ma'am. It all paid by that day. You do not have to pay it all at one time. You could pay $10 here, $20 there. I don't care how you break it up. Long as on January the 3rd, the entire $225 is paid. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. I already told everyone how and where to pay. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Then you're all set, ma'am. You can sign off. Good luck to you.
24 Mars ready on her case.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Attorney Fomar, what do you have?
Yes, Your Honor, I have Mr. Eric Morones Carmona.
All right, I have it here, Morones. All right, Mr. Eric Morones, let's see, where are you on my screen? I thank you for raising your hand, sir. Help me find you. I need you to raise your right hand, state your full name, sir.
Eric Carmona Morones.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, sir. Mr. Morones, you have ticket number U678-68723, the people versus Eric, E-R-I-K. Last name is Morones, M-O-R-O-N. Let's see, let me go to something typed because I'm trying to read the officer's handwriting here. Let's see, Morones. M-O-R-O-N-E-S. Mr. Morones, you're charged with one count of offer to engage another for an act of prostitution. The people have indicated, Mr. Morones, that yes.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Whatever you have to say.
May it please this honorable court, Allison Fomar, P60236, appearing on behalf of Eric Morones Carmona. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Morones Carmona.
Eric Carmona Morones.
Your Honor, good morning. Today's time and date set for pretrial. I've had the opportunity to speak with the city attorney. We respectfully ask.
All right, counsel. As soon as you said respectfully asked, and you broke up, and then I didn't get anything after that.
Sorry, can you hear me okay now?
I can hear you, yes. I heard everything you were saying, with your appearance and everything, and then in the middle, it stopped. So.
We're asking for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Very well. All right. Okay. All right, but counsel, what happened when you stopped me? I was just putting on the record what the charges are, which I have to do. So, and what I was saying is, he was charged with making an offer to another for a sexual act. You've indicated that your client wants a bench trial, and we certainly can give him that, Mr. Morones. We're going to give you a bench trial. Your date for trial is going to be January the 17th of 2024 at 9 a.m. So you'll come back here at 9 a.m. And that's going to be on Zoom. Is that correct, counsel?
Do we have the option of having in person, Your Honor?
You always have the option, counsel.
I don't know how things are going.
Oh, no, I mean, you have a right to demand it, yes.
We'll the trial judge.
Pardon me? I didn't hear you, counsel.
We'll have a
Okay, we're having really bad technical difficulties with you. You're not moving, are you? I mean, yeah, are you stationary?
I'm very stable.
Okay, all right. No, because sometimes when the signal goes in and out like that, I could tell it didn't look like there was any movement, just having one of those, I don't know, maybe I know the other night they were saying that we were going to have a very big corona ejection from the sun, which causes all kind of electronic disruption. So sunspot activity. So
can you hear me now, Your Honor?
Yes.
Respectfully, we're asking for a Zoom trial.
Very well. All right. We will see you on January the 17th at 9 a.m., counsel.
Yeah, it's great seeing you all.
All right. Stay safe.
Have a good day. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Rones, you got that?
Yes, January 17th.
Yes, at 9 a.m., sir, on Zoom. Same way you came in today.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Good morning, Madam Interpreter. I'm going to put you into the breakout room with the defendant that needs the interpreter, and then one of the attorneys should be in there to speak to you.
Ok, thank you. Nos van a poner en una sala aparte con a esperar hasta que llegue el abogado. Acepte la invitación.
Attorney Cameron,
Yes.
are you handling McKinney?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. Hold on one second. McKinney. I can't see. What page? Oh, Mario McKinney.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, yes.
So his plea is contingent on him going to drug court based on a history of alcohol and vehicles. He has 2 prior OWIs. So I can do the driver open intox as charged, dismissal, the loud music, contingent on successful completion of a specialty court. And if he is interested in that, if you can please let Madam Clerk know, so we can call for probation.
This is scheduled for trial today, right?
The officers are here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The officers, yeah.
Officers here.
Yes. And just giving you a heads up, if he does want his trial today, I'm gonna have to ask for an adjournment. I'm starting a jury trial in like 20 minutes, so I won't have time to do this one this morning.
Okay. I have a couple other things I need to talk about. What about Thomas McCollum? There was an entry without owner's permission.
Oh, I believe I gave Bob that one, but it's disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. All right. And then Jerome Mack, he has you gave that to Bob too. What's the offer on that?
Expired plates as charged, they're off docket.
Okay, dismiss the balance.
Correct.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Maxim Lidinowski. Okay, I apologize for screwing up your name, sir.
How you doing? You all right, Your Honor?
I'm doing very well, sir. How do you pronounce your name, sir?
Maxim Mladenovsky.
Oh, actually, I was on the right track. I just didn't.
Better than most people. Better than most people, Your Honor.
All right, so you have ticket number P1336120. The People versus Maxim Mladenovsky. I did it better the first time. Mladenovski. So you have 2 counts. Drive while license not valid and no insurance. They are both misdemeanors. I'm being informed, sir. In fact, I'm looking at the Secretary of State printout. You do have a valid license. You do have valid insurance. These matters are dismissed. You are free to go.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Also, sir, stay safe.
You know it.
Is Miss Cameron out here?
I think she's in the breakout, Judge. I got a few that are ready.
Yes, tell me. What do you have?
Moore hyphen Pruitt is a plea.
Okay, let's see.
Attorney Medina, are you ready? No, your clerk still hasn't checked in.
All right.
No, he hasn't checked in. Thank you.
Dominique Moore Pruitt, unmute your microphone, state your full name, please.
Dominique Moore Pruitt. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. Sir, you have ticket number P1167140. The People versus Dominique, Dominique. Last name is hyphenated. Moore, Moore hyphen Pruitt, Pruitt. Mr. Moore Pruitt, you have under this ticket number, you have 3 counts. You have a misdemeanor for driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle, misdemeanor for no insurance, and misdemeanor for failing to display a valid operator's license. The people have indicated if you plead to count 3, fail to display a valid operator's license, the other 2 misdemeanors would be dismissed. Do you want to take advantage of that offer today, or do you want to set these for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to take advantage of the offer. All right, Mr. Moore Pruitt, you do understand that you have a constitutional right and an absolute right to go to trial?
Yes, sir.
By pleading guilty, you give up that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Moore, on the date of February 18th, 2021, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
without
sir.
a valid license?
Yes, sir.
All right, court finds you guilty of fail to display, sir. That's already the lowest charge there is for a driver's license. That's why they didn't reduce that further. The other 2 matters are dismissed. Your fine is $225, sir. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need time, Your Honor, if that's okay.
How much time do you need?
Can I have end of December, Your Honor? 60 days?
End of December, sir. 60 days would be January the 3rd.
Is that
January the 3rd? Just that means you can bundle it and pay it any kind of way you want. $5 here, $10 there. As long as on January the 3rd, your $225 is all paid.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
All right. If you know how to pay, you are all set and you're free to go.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
You also, sir.
Thank you.
It's ready on Courtney Morgan, Judge.
Hold on one second, counsel. I gotta write this up, so.
Sure.
Do you have anybody in the breakout room you need to talk to?
Pardon?
Do you have anybody in the breakout room you need me to talk to?
I think in 20 is where Darrow just came in. The offer is an STD.
Yeah, he's been here for a while. We were just waiting on the interpreter.
Oh, all right.
What can I call right now? I see a number of names. Pardon me?
He was telling Attorney Cameron about the person in room 20.
Okay, all right.
The
Let's
offer
call something.
in 20 is an FTD, Melinda.
Oh, it's an FTD? Okay.
Yeah. Courtney Morgan, Judge.
Courtney Morgan, thank you. All right. All right, Courtney Morgan, I'm looking for you on the screen. I do see you turn your camera. Ladies and gentlemen, when we say your name, I need you to turn your camera on. So, Courtney Morgan, turn your camera on, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
Courtney Darnell Morgan.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, I do.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, you have ticket number P1467929, the People versus Courtney. Cortney, Morgan, Morgan. Mr. Morgan, you have 3 counts under this ticket number. All are misdemeanors. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. The people have indicated, sir, if you plead to count 3, the driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, that matter would be reduced to improper plates, one of the very lowest charges there is. The other 2 matters would be dismissed. Do you want to take advantage of that, or do you want to set this for trial, sir?
Set it for bench trial.
Very well. All right, sir, you understand the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, sir. We'll give you a bench trial date of January the 17th, sir, at 9 a.m. If you have anybody that you want to be a witness for your case, sir, you can give them the Zoom. This is going to be on Zoom, sir. You can give them the information to come in, and they can, as soon as they come out on the screen, they have to let me know that they are a witness for your case. You come out here, you let me know that you have witnesses. Because I have your name on my docket. I will not know who your witnesses are, and I won't know if they're in the wrong courtroom, they have cases or anything for themselves. Any of your witnesses have to come in from a different location and a different device. In other words, you cannot be able to talk to your witnesses while you have a trial. All right?
Okay.
So February 17th at 9 a.m., sir.
Okay.
Hey, good luck to you, sir. We'll
Thank
see you then.
All right.
All right, counsel.
Mr. Mosley.
Your Honor, we have one with an interpreter, and the interpreter has to go to exam. I just hope we can call that.
Hold on one second, Madam Interpreter, your mic is open, so I'm hearing multiple people talking, so. All right, go ahead, counsel. Madam Interpreter, mute your microphone, please. Counsel.
Yes.
Judge, that one is Cordero, if you want to do that one. That's the interpreter.
So that one is ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do that then. What's the last name?
It starts with an I, Judge, but it's pronounced Quidero. Second one at 8:45 docket.
All right, let's see. Okay, I have the file now.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Mosley, mute your microphone, please.
Oh.
Thank you. All right, Madam Interpreter, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, first thing I need to do is swear you. Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Maria Gialdi.
Do you swear or affirm to interpret Spanish to English, English to Spanish to the best of your ability?
I do.
The court finds that you can interpret for this particular case, ma'am. You
I am,
had,
I am state certified, Your Honor.
yes, I'm going to go there. But what is just as important, there's a number of Spanish dialects. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Did you, Mr. How does he pronounce his name? Izquierdo?
Izquierdo.
Okay. You had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Jorge Izquierdo?
Yes, I did.
Do you, what country is Mr. Izquierdo, or what country of language?
¿De qué
or
país es usted,
dialect?
señor Izquierdo?
Yo soy cubano.
Cuba.
Cuba, okay. And I'm not sure about what dialect they may have in Cuba, but did you have any concerns when you were speaking with Mr. Izquierdo?
No, I did not.
All right, so very good. So I find that you can interpret on this matter. Would you, I'm going to read Mr. Izquierdo's case, and I'm going to ask you to, I will take breaks and have you interpret simultaneously. Very well, or almost simultaneously. This is case number P 1409384.
Desde el caso P1409384.
The People versus Jorge, Jorge.
El caso contra Jorge, Jorge.
Izquierdo, Izquierdo.
Izquierdo, Izquierdo.
Mr. Izquierdo has 3 counts.
¿Usted tiene 3 cargos, señor Izquierdo?
Count 1 is driving unregistered or untitled vehicle.
El primer cargo es manejar un carro que no estaba registrado.
Count 2 is driver's license never acquired.
El segundo es no licencia de conducir, nunca haber adquirido una.
And count 3 is no insurance.
Y el tercer cargo es no aseguranza.
And these are all misdemeanor charges.
Son todos delitos menores.
All right. The people have made Ms. Izquierdo an offer of pleading to count 2, driver's license never acquired.
La fiscalía le está haciendo una oferta, sacarle el cargo 1 y 3 y solo declararse culpable al cargo 2.
That charge will be amended and reduced to fail to display.
Y ese cargo va a ser reducido y bajado a fallar de demostrar una licencia válida.
That is the lowest license charge there is.
Ese es el cargo más bajo que hay de licencia.
The other 2 matters would be dismissed today if he takes advantage of that offer.
Y si usted acepta esa oferta, los otros 2 tickets se los van a retirar.
Yes.
All right. Does Mr. Izquierdo understand that offer?
¿Usted entiende esa oferta, señor Izquierdo?
Sí.
Yes.
And does he want to take advantage of the offer, or does he want to have a trial?
¿Usted quiere aceptar esa oferta o quiere negarla e ir a juicio?
Ya lo acepto.
I'm going to accept it.
Very well. On the date of November 30th of 2022,
El día 30 de noviembre del año 2022,
was Mr. Izquierdo driving a motor vehicle in the area of Grand River and Sorrento in the city of Detroit?
usted está manejando un vehículo en la área de Gran Rancho y Sorrento en Detroit.
Yes, John. Yes.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Did he have a valid license at that time?
¿Tenía una licencia válida en ese momento?
No la tenía porque la perdí hace rato. La perdí en el 2004 y nunca la saqué.
No, because I lost in 2004 and never renewed.
Okay. All right. All right. Court find him guilty of the amended reduced charge of fail to display.
El tribunal lo encuentra culpable del cargo que reformaron de fallar de mostrar licencia.
The other 2 matters would be dismissed. The other 2 charges would be.
Los otros 2 cargos se los van a retirar.
His fine is $225.
Su multa son $225.
Does he need time to pay it? Can he pay right away?
¿Puede pagarlo enseguida? ¿Necesita tiempo para pagar?
Necesitaría un tiempo.
I need some time.
How much time does he need?
¿Cuánto tiempo necesita, señor?
2 meses, quizás más. 2 meses.
2 months, maybe?
Tell me what he actually needs. He says too much maybe. I need to know what he actually.
Señor, necesito que nos diga cuánto tiempo necesita.
Yo no estoy trabajando ahora, a
No,
menos
no,
de 60 días.
señor, 60 días.
60, yes.
60 days.
60 days. That would be January the 3rd, 2024.
Tiene que pagarlo para el 3 de enero del año 2024.
Do you know where to pay, Mr. Izquierdo?
¿Sabe dónde ir a pagar, señor Izquierdo?
Yes.
Then you're all set. The other two matters are dismissed.
Ok, ya se puede retirar. Los otros dos cargos se los retiraron. Thank you, Honor. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Nada. All right, councils. Whichever one has something ready to go. Are both out here now? I see Mr. Cameron. I see Mr. Zoranik. All right. I've got a little stack in front of me. Just tell me what to call.
Mario
Go ahead, Melinda.
DeMario McKinney, we'd like to set for trial. That's scheduled for trial today, but prosecutor is requesting an adjournment. Judge, and the other thing too is Mr. McKinney should probably be assigned an individual attorney.
Okay, let's take a look. McKinney, I don't see that file in front of me. You said McKinney?
Yeah, Mario McKinney.
McCall.
I was holding it because
It's all right.
they weren't sure
Yeah.
whether it was gonna take the plea or hold it.
It's okay. All right. Mr. DeMario McKinney, let's see. I need you to unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name, sir.
DeMario McKinney.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I do.
You may lower your hand, sir. Mr. McKinney, you have ticket number 23754-878. The People versus DeMario, DIMARIO. McKinney, McKinney. Mr. McKinney, you're charged with loud music. Yes, loud music. And you also have ticket number 23754-879. Driver operating motor vehicle with open intoxicants in the motor vehicle. So that is your two charges. They are both misdemeanor charge. Nope, sorry. The loud music is a civil infraction. The open intoxicants in motor vehicle is a misdemeanor. The people have indicated that they would not reduce the open alcohol in the motor vehicle because you've had at least 2 operating while intoxicated charges in the past, where there were convictions for 2 operating while intoxicated charges. So the people have indicated that you would be potentially available to a special program of a specialty court. It's a court for alcohol or substance abuse, and they would give a program and you could get some benefit from that if you want to take advantage of that. So, counsel, how are we going to proceed?
Your Honor, this matter is going to be scheduled for another court date, and we're asking that an independent or individual attorney be assigned to the defendant.
Very well, we can certainly do that. Actually, Mr. McKinney, let me ask you this question. Do you work, sir?
Yes.
Do you have the funds to hire your own attorney? We do assign attorneys to people if they need it, if they don't have the money to hire their own attorney.
No, I do not.
You do not what?
Have the funds to hire my own attorney.
All right. Well, there may be some questions about where you work and what your income will be, but what we're gonna do is, Attorney Cameron, did you get the information that you can provide, and fax it, or text it to the court or email it to the court so we can have his contact information to send to the agency that would provide the attorney?
No, but I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, and if he'll send it to me, I'll make sure that the court gets it.
All right, Ms. McKinney, yes. She's sending you a chat and you have to respond with that information. So we can send it to the agency that's gonna give you an attorney, but we have to get all your contact information to provide to them. That's gonna be your email address, telephone number, and potential, and your address so they can send you a letter if they need to.
Okay.
McKenny, did you see my email address in the chat?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So just send me that information. I'll be glad to forward it to the clerk, okay?
So would I still be able to get to the chat with us logging out?
No, you're not gonna log out now, so you're gonna do that first. You're gonna just go to chat, you're gonna respond to Ms. Cameron. Well, when you send the chat to her, make sure that it just goes to her, not to everybody out here.
Oh, okay. You can send it to me in the chat, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, just respond to her chat, sir.
I directed an email just to your chat, so when you respond to me, it'll only come to me. Okay? Thank you.
So we're gonna leave you out here until we get that done, and then we're gonna tell you we got the information, and it'll be released.
So the information she need is my email, phone number, and address?
That's so the agency can contact you. And if they have a problem one way or another, if they can't get through you by telephone or email, they'll send you a letter, so.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and you can mute your microphone now and send her that information once she lets you know that she has it, then she'll let you know. She'll say so she has the information, and then you'll be free to go, sir. I don't need to talk to you again, so today.
Okay, thank you.
So you can mute your microphone.
How do I close?
There you go. All right. All right, Attorney Zaranek or Cameron, what do I have next to call?
Keisha Mosley, Judge.
Miss Mosley, where are you? I see you there, ma'am. Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Keisha Mosley.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can lower your hand, Miss Mosley. Miss Mosley, you have ticket number P1488071. People versus Keisha, K-E-S-H-I-A, Mosley, M-O-S-L-E-Y. Miss Mosley, you have on this ticket, you had 3 counts: drive an unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. That is a misdemeanor. Then it had you had improper plates and no insurance, but those charges did not make it into the system. So, so you actually don't have those charges. They're not. Then no one entered them into the system, and it's kind of don't know what happened there, but looks like you're going to get a break from that. You also have ticket number P1469320. You had a civil infraction for expired plates, which is in default right now. You have 2 misdemeanors: no insurance and drive while license suspended. The people have indicated that if you pled to 320, count 3, drive while license suspended, they would amend and reduce that charge down to fail to display, which is the lowest license charge there is. The other 3 matters would be dismissed. Is that what you understand, Ms. Mosley?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you talk to an attorney and make a decision as to how you want to proceed today?
Yes, I want to take the offer.
Very well. Ms. Mosley, raise your right. I already swore you. You understand that you do have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial on these matters. You have a right to have a formal hearing for the civil infraction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pleading guilty, you give up your right to have a trial. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You pleading guilty because you are guilty, Ms. Mosley?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Mosley, on 320. On the date of June 21st of this year, 2023, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of Livernois and Clement Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you stopped by the police?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have a valid license at that time, ma'am?
No.
Court have found you guilty of the count of driving with license suspended, and that is ticket count number, ticket P1469320, count 3. That is reduced to fail to display. Your fine is $225. Can you pay that right away, ma'am, or do you need time?
Can I get 30 days?
Yes, ma'am. I can give you more if you need it.
30 days.
All right. 30 days from today's date, ma'am, is December the 1st. December the 1st, 2023. So you have to have that $225 paid on or before that date, ma'am. All right?
No problem.
The other 3 matters are dismissed. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed day.
You also. All right, next case.
China Morton, Judge.
Ms. Morton, unmute your microphone, state your full name.
China Morton.
All right, Ms. Morton, you have, please raise your right hand, state your full name, ma'am.
China Morton.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Morton, you have ticket number P1476732. You have 1 count. It is a misdemeanor for discharge of a firearm. The people have indicated, ma'am, if you were to plead to this today, what they would do is you get a fine and you have 12 months, and then you have a delayed sentence. That means 12 months. If you don't pick up any other cases, the fine is paid. This matter will be dismissed on that 1 year from today's date, and it will not be on your record. Is that what you understand?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Morton?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Well, Judge, can I interrupt 1 minute? Ms. Morton, is
Yes.
that what you wanted to do, or did you want a bench trial?
Oh, bench trial, my bad. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit different. All right. All right, Ms. Morton, you understand you have a constitutional right to have a trial. You can have a bench trial, you can have a jury trial. You understand that?
Yes.
You've had an opportunity to speak with counsel and you've discussed a way forward where you would have a bench trial or a trial by judge. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. We'll give you a date, ma'am, for a trial of January the 17th at 9 a.m. You'll come out here on January 17th at 9 a.m. 2024. If you have anyone that you want to testify on your behalf, anyone else that was there, in other words, it has to be what we refer to as a res gestae witness. Someone was there, not someone that could come in and just say, oh, she's a good person. I know she wouldn't have done that. That's more of a character witness. That's not what you'd have to have a witness who could testify factually what happened on that date. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, so if you do have a witness come out here, just let them know, give them the Zoom information, tell them what day to come out here, what time, and make sure that you and they will tell me that they are witnesses, so I don't spend a half an hour trying to figure out where they should be, because they're not gonna be on my docket. Your witnesses, I won't know who they are, I'll just know you're there, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you on January the 17th, ma'am, at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, counsel, I just happened to notice that there's a Natisha Mitchell who's, that was one of the earlier cases that were ready. So can we call her name? I've seen a lot of people that went into a breakout room after her, but her name hasn't been called. So attorneys, do we have someone out here? Yeah.
Melinda, did you talk to her?
To
Somebody put plea next to her name. So
I'm ready.
Mitchell.
Okay. All right, Ms. Mitchell, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand and state your full name. Thank you for being patient, man.
No problem. Thank you. Natisha Mitchell.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Ms. Mitchell, you have ticket number U668-18123, the People versus Natisha, Natisha Mitchell, Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell is charged with a violation of parental responsibility, and I think it states that you had a child that was not of adult age and was out doing whatever fireworks or something, it looks like it says.
Correct.
Oh, okay, when was this? This was okay. June 26, 2023. Is that when they had the fireworks? I'm not sure. In any event, how are we going to proceed today, counsel?
Your Honor, the defendant's going to enter a plea on a 3-month delayed sentencing on this matter.
Well, Ms. Mitchell, you understand a 3-month delay sentence simply means that you would be pleading today, 3 months from today's date. If there's been no other violations or problems and your fine is paid, that this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record. Mr. McKinney, you have to remove the hat and the hoodie from your head. You're in court, sir. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I said, do you want to say anything, counsel?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right. All right, Ms. McKinney, Ms. Mitchell, I apologize. You heard the offer?
Yes.
Do you want to take advantage of that offer? Or do you want to have a trial, ma'am? That is your choice.
I'll take
Pardon me?
it.
All right, Ms. Mitchell. Well, let's hear what the facts say. Ms. Mitchell, on the date of, well, you understand that you have the right to have a trial first and foremost. You understand that, correct, ma'am?
Yes.
If you plead guilty today, you give up your right to a trial.
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty? Now, ma'am, to plead guilty, you have to actually be guilty of something. Are you pleading guilty today because you are guilty?
I guess so.
All right, ma'am, that's not the kind of answer I can accept. So let's go into a little factual basis here. Ms. Mitchell, on the date of June 26, 2023, did you have a person who is underage that is your child or someone that you're responsible for?
Yes, he was with someone else, an adult, or he was supposed to be.
Okay. So you're saying that you did not allow your child to be out unescorted, and that person was with an adult, as far as you knew?
Correct.
All right. Now this ticket says 10 p.m. Was this the time of the fireworks, ma'am?
Correct.
And you were saying that you released your child with an adult to attend the fireworks?
Correct.
All right, ma'am, I cannot accept a plea of guilty on this. So, because I haven't heard anything that you've done that you have violated your duty or responsibility as a parent. So, if the people think they can prove this, then maybe you should do that. But I certainly would not accept a plea of this because I haven't heard anything that says you're guilty of anything.
Judge, then we ask this matter be set for bench trial, please.
Okay, all right. Ms. Mitchell, you understand the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial? Bench trial, it would be someone like me, probably me, not necessarily me. If I'm out that day, one of the other judges from this building can hear it. You understand that?
Yes.
But you want to have that trial before me, ma'am, or a bench trial by a judge as opposed to a jury?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, we're gonna give you a bench trial date for January the 17th, 2024. January 17th, 2024. And we will we'll see you on that date at 9 a.m., ma'am.
Okay.
Come out of the Zoom the same way you would you did today.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Crystal, I gotta check something. I'll be right there. I'm just gonna be outside the door.
Judge had to step away for a second, so, guys, I know we got, one more person left in the breakout room. I don't know if y'all need to talk to.
What's the offer, Bob? What's the offer on McToy?
Let me see if she sent me one. What time was that one at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, she didn't send me one on that one.
Does that have insurance?
I didn't talk to him.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
All right, counsel, attorneys, I am back. Next name to call?
Judge, we could do Thomas McCullum.
Very well. That just happened to be the one on the top of my little stack here. Mr. McCullum. Okay, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name. You have to unmute, Mr. McCullum. Mr. McCollum, if you don't unmute your microphone, I'm gonna have to move to the next person.
Unmute.
All right.
Did I unmute it?
You are unmuted. Just raise your
Okay,
right hand and state. Raise your right hand, state your full name, sir.
Thomas McCullum. Thomas
Do you
Howard
swear
McCullum.
do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, Mr. McCullum. Mr. McCullum, you have ticket number P1498480. The People versus Thomas, THOMAS, McCullum, MCCULLUM. Mr. McCullum, you're charged with one count here of entering a vacant dwelling without owner's permission, owner's written permission. You understand that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. McCollum, the people have indicated that if you were to plea today, they would give you an amended charge, a reduced charge of disorderly conduct. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
The opportunity to discuss this with an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you make a decision as to how you want to proceed?
I accept it, sir. I accept the offer.
You offer, all right, well, Mr. McCollum, I've already sworn you. You understand you have a constitutional right to have a trial, but if you plead guilty today, you give up that right?
Yes, sir.
Pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. McCollum, on the date of September 20th of 2023, did you enter a location 19207 Vulturebeck in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Let me just, all right, for the court reporter, Vulturebeck is Votrobeck. All right, you entered that location, sir?
Yes, sir.
That property, you had no connection to that property, sir?
No, sir.
Court will find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of disorderly conduct, sir. Your fine is $225. Can you pay that right away or do you need time?
I need time, sir.
How much time do you need?
Sir, I'm no longer homeless right now. I just moved to my other place and I'm looking for a job now. Okay.
All right. All right, sir. What I can do is I can give you 16 hours of community service. That's the equivalent of 2 days. Do you want to do that and as opposed to paying the money?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna give you a telephone number, sir.
Okay.
This is you have something to write with?
Yes, sir, I do.
Telephone number is a 313 telephone number. Number is 965 3414.
3414.
All right, you call them and tell them that you have 16 hours of community service to do. And you got your case number, sir?
SP 1498.
Yep, that's the full number. You let them,
Okay.
you give them that number as well. And tell them you need 16 hours of community service and they can help you find a place. You might be able to suggest a place if you have a place of worship or a church or something that you attend and you want to do something there, they may make that work for you. So, but you let them know you need
the rescue mission.
And something like that is perfect, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Said that you were homeless, is that correct?
I was, yes, sir.
This had a place that helped you?
This place here, no, it wasn't a rescue mission. It was Black Family Development helped me. But
Okay,
this issue right here made me move forward and do what I need to do for myself.
Right, then that sounds like a perfect place. Tell them that's where you want to do your community service, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And what you're going to check back with us, sir, on let's see, how long? Well, I said check back with us, sir, on January the 31st of 2000. Well, I said you had 16 days. You check back with us on January 3rd, 2023.
January 3rd?
January 3rd, yes, sir.
Okay.
Come out here on Zoom and let us know that you have completed that. If they should give you a letter of some type of proof that you did the 16 hours. All right.
Oh,
but you'll have to,
thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Your Honor.
copy that to the probation department too. All right.
Okay.
And good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You can leave, sir. All right, attorneys, what do you want me to call next?
I have Tariq Salah, Judge.
Very well. Mr. Salah, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand. State your full name, please.
Tariq Saleh.
Is Tariq, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, sir. Mr. Salah, you have ticket number X4138622, the People versus Tariq. Tarik Salah, Saleh. Mr. Salah, you're charged with 1 count. It's a misdemeanor for reckless driving. I don't see an offer on this. Did anybody talk to?
The offer from the state judge was careless.
Pardon me?
Sorry, offer from the state was careless. He wants to take that offer.
Very well. All right, Mr. Salah, you understand that you have a constitutional right, absolute right to take this to trial, but the people have made you a reduced offer. It's your decision to take that offer, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Salah, on the date of December the 10th of 2022, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of West Davidson and Rosa Parks Boulevard in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what you did that caused the officer to write you a ticket for reckless driving?
Yes, sir. We were tailgating, and I had a car right behind me, and we were on, like, there was a light right in front of us, and it just turned yellow. And as soon as I get under it and it turned red, there was 2 cars. The state cop pulled me over.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you were just trying to remain close to the car in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the light was yellow, but you wanted to stay right with that car that you were tailgating with, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. That means you participate. So we're doing something that would cause a situation potentially. So, all right, sir. The court will find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of, what was it, counsel?
Careless driving.
Careless driving. All right, sir. Just so you know the difference, reckless driving is a 6-point offense with an automatic 90-day suspension. Careless driving does not cause any suspension, and it's 3 points. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. Your fine is $225. You're gonna have to pay that. Wait a minute, 1 second here. Oh boy. Counsel, we're gonna have to come back to this because I think the prosecutor offered something that you cannot do. Because you can't really go from a misdemeanor to a civil infraction or civil infraction to a misdemeanor.
I was wondering about that, Judge, and I asked him, and he said that's what they always do on these cases. So that's why, you know.
Oh, you talk to. All right, we'll have to call. We'll revisit this. We have to go to Miss Paula Cole. So, all right, we'll get back. We'll recall Mr. Salah's case. All right, next case.
Melinda, do you have any ready?
Yes, I have several. Can we call David McLean?
Yes, we can. 1 second.
Yes.
1 second, sir.
Okay.
All right, Mr. McLean.
Yes.
You're called in, so you don't have a camera, but I do need you to raise your right hand and state your full name, sir.
David McLean.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Mr. McLean. Mr. McLean, you have ticket number U678-487-23. The People versus David, D-A-V-I-D, McLean, M-C-C-L-A-I-N. Mr. McLean, you're charged with possession of drugs. Looks like possession of crack cocaine. The people have indicated that if you were to plea today, they would reduce the charge. Well, actually, they won't reduce the charge, but what they will do is they'll give you a 6-month delayed sentence, which means 6 months from today's date, if you paid your fine, this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you know how you want to proceed today, sir?
Guilty.
All right, Mr. McLean, I've sworn you in. You understand that you have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial. You don't have to plead guilty to anything. You understand that?
Yes.
By pleading guilty, you give up your right to go to trial. You understand that?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Mr. McLean, on the date of May the 1st, 2023, were you in possession of crack cocaine?
Yes.
All right. And the police arrested you for that?
No, they just impounded my car. I wasn't arrested.
Okay. Well, they charged you for that, right?
Yes.
They charged you for possession. Very well. All right, Mr. McLean, the court will find you guilty of that charge. The court will give you a 6-month delayed sentence. That means 6 months from today's date, which will be May the 1st, 2024. On that day, if your fine of $223 has been paid and you have not picked up any other cases, that matter will be dismissed and it will not be on your record. You do not have to come back on May the 1st, sir, unless you choose to. In other words, we will check the system and see that it is paid and you have not picked up any other cases, and it will be dismissed at that time. If you want to just come out and hear that is dismissed on that date, you can on May the 1st. So good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, sir, do you know where to pay the $225?
Yes.
All right, then you're all set. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, ready on Jerome Mack.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Mr. Jerome Mack. Jerome Mack. Unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
Jerome.
Mr. Mack, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I do.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Mack, you have ticket number P1435429, the People versus Jerome, Jerome, Mack, M-A-C-K. Mr. Mack, you're charged with 3 counts. Count 1 is a misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. Count 2 and count 3 are civil infractions for expired plates and no proof of insurance. The people have indicated if you pled to the civil infraction of expired plate as charged, the other 2 matters would be dismissed. Do you want to take advantage of that, sir, or do you want to set this for trial in formal hearings?
No, I'll take advantage of the first option, Your Honor.
Right. All right, Mr. Mack, you understand that you have a constitutional right to have a trial for the misdemeanors and you have a right to have a formal hearing for the civil infractions. You understand that?
Absolutely.
Pleading today, you give up that right. You understand that?
Absolutely.
Are you pleading responsible today because you are responsible? The matter that you're pleading to is not, I can't, you're pleading responsible to expired plates. All right. You don't have a right to that, but by pleading responsible, you give up your right to have a formal hearing. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. On the date of February 21st of 2023, did you have a motor vehicle that was either being driven in the city of Detroit or parked on a city street with expired plates?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find you responsible for that, sir. That is a civil infraction. Your fine for expired plates, sir, is $145. $145. You heard me give 225 to other cases. This is a civil infraction. The state tells what the fine is, $145. But with a civil infraction, the state also says those fines must be paid within 14 days. So you got 14 days to pay the $145, sir.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes.
All right. The other two matters are dismissed.
Okay. Thank you.
You're all set, sir.
All right.
Ms. Martinez, please go back to your breakout room. Just waiting to resolve your case.
I don't know how
All
to do
right.
that.
You gotta put her back in there, I think, Attorney Ceramic, because she fell off.
I'll put her back.
All right. What's the next case? Ms. Martinez is the file that I have in my hand, but obviously you're saying she has to go back in the breakout room, so we're not ready on that.
Judge, we're waiting
Ms.
for
Cameron.
offers on the last three cases.
All right,
And then,
Ms. Rogers has just come back into the courtroom. I don't know if she's here
okay,
to
great.
stay. I think she said that she had a jury trial.
I do, we're still waiting on a jury, but on Martinez, it will be an improper place.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, that's improper plate for Ms. Martinez. What about McCoy? McCoy is a no insurance count. That's just one charge of no insurance.
It'll be improper plates. And then, Mr. Zaranek, did you get my offer in McDaniel's?
No.
Buchanan and Earl are here. It will be the operating illegal occupation as charged, dismissal of the balance. And the rest are being dismissed for no officer.
Let me say the rest. What cases are we talking about?
So what, Cindy, what is that one ticket? Mine just says operating something.
On the, yes, it's operating illegal place of business. On the ticket, it says that your client was security.
Okay, I'll talk to her. Thank you.
All right, great, thanks.
So does that mean we have everything? Attorney McCameron, oh, you just went in the breakout room as soon as I called her name. All right, you gotta step out in the hallway. Tell me when something's ready. I'm just gonna be outside the door. Somebody comes back.
Hey, Sydney?
Excuse me. I think she stepped out the room.
No, okay. Crystal, did one of those state prosecutors say they were coming back?
No.
No, let me try to email him.
Mr. McCoy cannot hear the courtroom. I don't know what the thing is.
Could he hear when you were talking to him or no, not at all?
No, he couldn't. He could not hear.
Looks like he's frozen. I'm trying to get him to log off and log back in to see if that helps.
You can drop that now. All right, talk to you. Bye. Okay. Did anybody call for me? You didn't call for me, so nothing's ready.
I don't know if they, I think. Like he had messaged before. Mr. Matoy, can you hear us now? Marquise Matoy, can you hear us now? Can you hear the court now, sir?
Yes, I can.
Attorney Cameron, it sounds like you can hear
Can
now.
you hear me?
Okay. Mr. McToy?
Yes.
Okay. The offer to you is a reduced charge of improper plates on your ticket that's pending before the court.
Actually, he only has the one count, so no insurance, misdemeanor, 2 plates.
Right, they're offering him improper plates.
Occur. Car was insured.
All right, Mr. McCoy, if you can hear me, if you have insurance, just hold it up to the camera. All right, turn this camera off. I was just going to say something to the state. Yeah, the camera is off now. I can't see anything. Yeah, turn the camera back on. Saw the state prosecutor a second ago. Oh, he's out there. Yeah. And talk about that case where they want to go from a misdemeanor to a civil infraction. Can't do that. All right. Now I see you out there, but all right. Let me try to blow it up and see if I can make it, see if it looks any better. Put it back up, sir. All right. All I can see is the top, sir.
Raise it up a little bit, sir.
All I can see is the logo, sir. I need to see the body and see what it says.
Doesn't look like insurance to me, but.
No, that's not insurance, sir. That's something from the Secretary of State. Sir, that's a rental car. That does nothing for us, sir.
Well, he said it wasn't his car. He was breaking up.
That's the vehicle. That's the vehicle you were driving. But I don't need to see their car, sir. I need a rental agreement. If that's the car you were driving from the insurance company, I mean, from a rental place. I can't see what that is, sir.
No, it's not. Oh.
So, oh boy. This is the one thing. Then we got,
Attorney Cameron, Attorney Zarenick is talking to, APA Kowinski about Martinez case or Matoy case? No, it's the not Tyreek, but,
no, Latoy is just the one count of no insurance.
Okay.
yes.
So are we ready on Martinez?
Yeah, that was Brianna Martinez.
And then the other person that's out here, that's the one Attorney Zarenick is talking to Mr. Kowinski about, right?
There was one charge out here where
Brianna actually has a state.
There was one case where they tried to do it was a change from from the Salah case. The state made a charge from a misdemeanor charge to a civil charge. If it's civil, it's got to stay civil. If it's misdemeanor, it's got to stay misdemeanor. So they went from reckless driving to careless, which is reckless to careless, and that's a misdemeanor to a civil infraction.
Right.
You can't do. So. Now, they could have went from reckless to a drag racing or something like that, but because that's misdemeanor to misdemeanor.
Right. So, but we are ready on Martinez. That's
okay.
To improper plates.
Okay, is Mr. Martinez out there now? Let's see.
She is.
Oh yes, Brianna. Miss Brianna Martinez. Unmute your microphone. I think we did this. I had you swear yourself and we called the case. I don't remember what happened, why we stopped on this case. But this is ticket number. I'm just going to do this over again for the court reporter. We called your case earlier. This is P10842886, Brianna, Brianna Martinez, Martinez. Ms. Martinez has 2 misdemeanors, driving unregistered vehicle and no insurance. The people have made an offer that the count 1 unregistered motor vehicle would be amended down to improper plates. And
she wishes to accept that offer.
Okay. All right, Ms. Martinez?
Yes, sir.
All right, I don't remember why we stopped, you know.
I stayed in that waiting room for over an hour and a half. Nobody never came and talked to me.
All right. Oh, that's what it was. I had the offer, but I went to call your case and you were still in the breakout room. That's what it was. All right, ma'am. That means I got to start over again. Raise your right hand, Ms. Martinez. State your full name.
Brianna Martinez.
Swear or affirm to tell the complete truth.
Yes.
You may lower your hand, ma'am. Ma'am, you do have ticket number P10842886. The people versus Brianna, Brianna Martinez, Martinez. You're charged with 2 misdemeanors. First one is driving unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. The second one is no insurance. The people have indicated if you pled to count 1, driving unregistered motor vehicle, they would amend that charge down to improper plates. One of the very lowest charges there is. The other count of no insurance would be dismissed. That's the offer, ma'am. You had an opportunity to speak with counsel. Do you want to take advantage of that, ma'am? Or
no.
Do you want to go to trial?
No, I don't want to go to trial.
Okay. So I first said, do you want to take advantage? You said, no, you don't want to go to trial.
Sorry, yes, I want to take advantage.
Like, I'm confused. You don't want to do anything. So, all right, ma'am. You want to take. All right. So you understand that you have a constitutional right to go to trial. You understand that, right, Ms. Martinez?
Yes, sir.
Understand by pleading guilty, you give up that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Martinez, are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
On the date of May the 15th of 2020, ma'am, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit? Actually, you only have to be driving, just have to be in the city, and every vehicle must be registered and insured. But were you driving near Fielding and Pembroke, ma'am, with on that date, May 15th, 2020?
Was I driving? Not that I
Yes.
recall.
Well,
Not
okay,
in
ma'am. Okay,
2025.
nope. Ma'am, you're absolutely correct, and that's why I said it doesn't have to be driven; it just has to be on a city street. The officer's remarks say the vehicle was parked on a city street with no registration, no insurance. Did you have a vehicle that was on a city street that was not registered, ma'am?
Yes, I actually had registered my cousin's vehicle in my name, and we did not register it back because I can no longer register vehicles in my name. It was just sitting there in front of our house, and I did get a ticket, but I never knew what it was for.
Okay, they didn't write the ticket and say what it was. Well, ma'am, that's what I just said. Every vehicle in the city of Detroit, if it's on a public street, it has to be insured. You know, if anybody runs down and hits it or anything like that, it has to be insured and it has to be registered. Uh, because that also keeps abandoned vehicles from being all over the city on streets. So, but it has to be registered, has to be insured. So if you owned a vehicle and it was on a public street and it wasn't registered, then that satisfies the ticket.
Yeah, yeah, I was about to say that was my cousin's vehicle. It was no way that I can
Wait a minute. So
take.
this vehicle was not your vehicle?
No, it was not.
Was it in your name?
Yes, it was.
And it's still your
That's legally, if it's in your name, it's your vehicle. That when you put it in your name, that makes you responsible.
Right.
So, all right, ma'am. I have to find you guilty of the improper plate charge. Your fine is $225. Can you pay that right away, or the other charge is dismissed? Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need time to pay.
How much time do you need, ma'am?
To be completely honest, I have no idea. Like, my job just went tremendously down the hours from the strike, and I'm praying since they came up with the contract that it goes back up. But I'm barely making it to pay my rent.
All right, ma'am. So you are not working right now?
I'm only getting about 2-3 days a week.
All right. Well, I can give you an option, ma'am. If you're not working, you got time. I can give you community service or something like that, ma'am. If you have a church or something you want to go to and you want to do some work there, if you want to go to a rescue mission or you want to go someplace and feed the homeless at a soup kitchen or something, I can give you a few days there and then you won't have to pay anything.
That's fine.
All right, we can do that. Are you with Stellantis or something like that?
I'm with Flexingate, and we make all the parts for the big three.
Okay. All right, ma'am. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you 4 days of community service, so you won't have to pay anything. I'm gonna give you a telephone number to the probation department, ma'am.
Okay.
965.
I'm about to grab a pen right now. Nine
965 3414.
3414. And do I contact them? Can they give me any referrals or any places to go to, or do I just gotta show up and just?
You can do that, ma'am. But hold on, ma'am. Let me ask you a question.
Place where they were referral to based on the area which
They can. You can do one of. There's several ways you could do it, ma'am. You can tell them if there's a place that you know that you want to do it. You could tell them, and if they look at it as approved, like a church or something like that, then they can usually do that. If you don't know what you want to do, you can tell them where you live, and they can find something in the area where you live where you don't have to drive to it. But some people have something near and dear to their heart, like they want to do something at a hospital or something like that. And if that's available, then you can do that. So.
Okay.
But like if you want to do like that, some autumn harvest or some things like that, where they put stuff together for the homeless and boxes or things like that. That's a lot of things, ma'am, you could do. So if you have your own personal church and your church does some community service, you could do it with them. And you know, but that's you can talk to them when you contact them. You got the telephone number. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a review date. How much time do you think it's going to take you to do 4 days someplace, ma'am?
I probably give or take 2 to 3 weeks.
All right, I'll give you 30 days. If you do it early, that's up to you, ma'am. So
Okay.
30 days would be 12/1, December the 1st, 2024. 23, that's December. All right, 2023, December the 1st. That's 30 days from today's date. Why don't we just make it 60 days, ma'am? That'll give you time to make. If you complete it early, that's fine. That's when I say the date of January 3rd of 2000, and that's what should be 24. January 3rd, 2024. That's how long you have to do it. You can turn around and do it all in 1 week if you choose to. I just need you to have, I was just giving you time to do it. Once you get it done, you could contact the probation department and show them your proof that you got it done, and they will get contact with us. And what I'll do is I'll just have you come back on January the 3rd, 2024, and you can just show us or email us your certificate of compliance or whatever they have to show you that you completed your time.
Okay.
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 So I'm giving you till January the 3rd, but you can always finish it early and let us know.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. All right, ma'am. So that's 4 days. Good luck to you. Well, you know what? Let me change the way I said that. Let's see. Something there.
That'd be 32.
Yeah, and Grace had 32. I want to check it myself. I know. 32 hours, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. Because when
Thank
I
you.
say it, I don't want you to think, okay, it's 24 hours in a day. That's, I'm just giving you 4 work days.
Okay.
All right. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
What do we have here?
And Salah, Judge, we do have a different offer.
All right, 1 second.
I think we already did the plea.
Can I see McDonald's?
Here we go. Oh, way in front of me. Did something hurt you when you did that?
Huh?
Did something hurt you when you reached up there?
Oh, and I just smiled?
No, that was a smile. You looked more like a grimace.
Oh, okay.
I thought you pulled a muscle or something.
I'll wait.
Huh?
I'll wait. Let's see. I'm sending it to you now, Attorney Brenda.
Thank you.
Is that prophetic? Is that actual?
No, it's actually.
Well, girls are much more inquisitive. Mr. Attorney Zaranek, do you still have the state attorney? We still have him in the breakout room?
No, well, we're all set on Salah, Judge. I talked to him and we amended the offer to failure to use.
Due care and
due care
caution.
and caution.
Race vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, he got an even better deal, huh? All right.
Yeah, it's a better deal.
Yeah.
So I think he already pled, Judge. I think we just have to do the amendment.
Yeah, I don't see him out here anymore, though. Oh, there he is. Mr. Salah.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Madam Court Reporter, back on the record on X4138622, Mr. Tariq, Tarik Salah, Saleh. Mr. Salah originally was charged with misdemeanor for reckless driving. The people amended it and reduced the charge, but they reduced it to a civil infraction. So yeah, misdemeanor has to stay a misdemeanor, or civil infraction stays a civil infraction. So the people have now indicated that they would amend and reduce the charge from reckless driving to fail to use due care and caution with a waste management vehicle. That is a misdemeanor, and that carries 2 points, which does give him an even little better deal from what was a 6-point ticket. The original charge was giving him 3 points, but this gives him 2 points. Is that what you understand, Mr. Salah?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, we started going through the plea, I believe. You understand that you have a right to have a trial, but if you plead guilty, you give up that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty, sir?
Yes, sir.
On the date of December the 10th of 2022, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of Davidson and Rosa Parks?
Yes, sir.
Officer wrote you a ticket for reckless driving. Is that correct, sir?
Yep. Yes, Your Honor.
And what did you do that he thought it was reckless? Oh, is that the light where you followed very closely behind another car?
Yes, sir.
All right. That didn't result in an accident, though, did it?
No, sir.
All right. All right, sir. Court will find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of fail to use due care and caution for waste management vehicle. Your fine is $225. The fine was going to be the same. And that will be 2 points on your record. So you know how and where to pay, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you're all set. Good luck to you, sir.
All righty. You have a good day, Your Honor.
Also.
No, we got two.
I got 3 files up here.
What would you like to do with Mr. McToy?
Let's see. Let me get the file in front of me so I get a little refresher here.
That was the one where he said he was driving a rental car.
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to see his record. So we know what,
You know, because his audio.
yeah, his audio is so messed up, but that might be what we can do is have him just call in. I knew dude need to see something, but that was he said did you have any better luck talking to him when you were in the breakout room, counsel?
I had absolutely zero luck that he was actually.
Mr. Matoy, I'm sorry for interrupting. Mr. Matoy, I'm sending you chat messages. Could you respond to that message for me, please? You could just reply back in the chat. You can just send it to the court via email and I'll just show it to you.
So people be coming to court with evidence of something. Your Honor, I got proof that the witness was in Spain on that day. You know, they got them on a river cruise or something, a video of it, you know. AI is huh?
No,
Yeah, they can do anything now, make you believe anything they want. You see all this stuff every day. Now people talking about, you know, people getting through college, but just having AI write their papers and stuff like that. Program it to say, I'm not perfect, put a misspelled word in there every now and then, since it's not grammatically correct. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a big thing proving that you did or did not do something. They are.
Sydney, are you in the courtroom?
She's not.
She's in a
getting
jury
ready to
trial.
start her jury trial.
No.
What do you have, counsel?
Well, she made an offer on a case to McDaniels. I'm trying to see if we can alter it a little. Her offer is to plead to the U ticket. I'm trying to see if she can just plead to the disorderly ticket.
I'm texting her now to see if she's available and if she starts her trial. Okay, Mr. Matoy, you keep saying, letting me know you have proof. I need you to either hold that proof up to the screen or I need you to email it to me. I sent you the email address of where I need you to send it to.
That's the one we held up before. We couldn't read it, right?
No, I asked him if he had proof of the rental. He keeps saying, yes, he got proof, but he's not. I told him I need to send the proof to me or hold it up, showing that he had a rental over there.
Mr. McCoy, put a thumbs up if you heard what the clerk was just saying.
Mr. Matoy, if you can hear me, I'm telling you to look at your chat. I just sent you a phone number to call. Just call in. And that way we can communicate with you because this is not working. So call that number and then put in the meeting ID number. The damage to tomorrow. See, it's not responding, so she might be.
Yeah, I'm sure she is at this point.
Mr. Latoya, can you hear me now?
Don't follow it.
Attorney Zaranick, we have a prosecutor, city attorney in here now. It's not Sydney because she's in the middle of a jury trial.
Okay.
Morning, Mr. Zaranick. He can hear you talk, counsel.
Oh, yeah, how are you?
Doing well.
So we have a trial up on Ashley McDaniels. She's got like 9, 10 tickets. Some of the officers showed, some didn't. Sydney's offer was to plead to the U ticket, which is operating at legal capacity at a business or something like that.
Operating a some place with a legal operation, basically.
Yeah.
It says it actually doesn't say he was operating the place. They wrote on the note that he was doing security for a business of illegal occupation. So, okay. So he's not even running the place. He's just doing the security. And
so I'm wondering, that officer did appear, but I don't think he's here anymore. But anyway, I'm having, making that factual basis out is tough. I'm wondering if we could change and plead to the disorderly instead of that.
Um, I don't think that would be a problem, but if you believe there's a basis for a no contest plea, I would also accept that.
All right, let me check with her. We can probably do one or the other.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We are ready for a no contest plea, Judge, on McDaniels. Sorry.
Attorney Zaranick, what do you have?
With no contest plea on Ashley McDaniels, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. McDaniel, turn the camera on, sir.
Ma'am. How do I turn? Oh.
All right, Ms. McDaniels, you have, I don't think I ever called all your cases. Let's do this. So you have ticket number, well, let's do it this way. Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Ashley McDaniels. Ashley Lynn McDaniels.
Raise your right hand, ma'am.
Right hand.
Now state your full name.
Ashley Lynn McDaniels.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
Hold on one second, ma'am. All right, back on the record on Miss Ashley Lynn McDaniel. Miss McDaniel's started reading count, court got called away. Ticket number U599-94421, operating operating a place of illegal occupation. It does say person was doing security, so in an illegal occupation. Ticket number 1848260, no operator's license. There's 2 other counts on this ticket. Count 2 is no insurance. Count 3 is unregistered motor vehicle. Then there's P1467060. This was scheduled for trial today. There's 3 counts on here. Disorderly conduct, drive while license suspended, driving unregistered motor vehicle, all misdemeanors. There's P1122289. There's a misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. P1042105, drive while license suspended. There's 2 civil infractions that are in default status, expired plates, and no proof of insurance. That's from 2019. Those are in default. Mr. McDaniels just has to take care of that because there's no offer on it. And then lastly, there's U449-98908, contributing to the delinquency of a minor or curfew violation. And that is a misdemeanor as well. So the last charges that were called, that was the drive out. Let's see. Officer Krupic wasn't here today. So those charges, P1122289 and P1467060, that the first one I called was Officer Krupic, Stanley Krupic, badge number 775 with the City of Detroit Police Department. The charge of driving while license suspended, that'll be dismissed because the officer has failed to appear and this court has no reasonable explanation for his lack of appearance. That will be without prejudice. And if the officer appears with a reasonable explanation, military leave, sick leave, in another courtroom, special assignment, or anything that is reasonable, these charges can be reissued. U449-98908, the charge of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. There is an officer who has not appeared on that matter. Unfortunately, I can't read the officer's writing to say what his name is. He didn't place his badge number on the written ticket, but that matter would be dismissed as well without prejudice. That leaves only 2, ticket number U599-94421, operating a illegal occupation, and the 1848260, no operators permit, no insurance, unregistered motor vehicle. Those officers are present today and ready to go forward. Counsel, how are we going to proceed?
The offer judge is on the U ticket to plead no contest to that matter. Everything else will be dismissed.
All right. Ms. McDaniels, you understand that? The ticket for operating a place of illegal occupation, that matter would be reduced to what, counsel? Or
it's
that
no
is
reduction, Judge.
All
it's
right.
just a no contest plea.
That matter, ma'am, you would have to plead to. All the other matters would be dismissed, some because the officer did not appear. Ticket 1848260 with the 3 charges of no operator permit, no insurance, and unregistered motor vehicle. Those would be dismissed by offer of the people. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes,
And how do you want to proceed today?
no contact.
All right, ma'am, you understand that you have a constitutional right to go forward with this, where you can have a trial, but if you plead guilty today, you give up that right?
Yes,
If you went to trial, the people would have to produce evidence. That evidence would have to rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. If it does not, and that's above, beyond a reasonable doubt, the evidence would have to rise to that level before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. You understand that?
yes,
By pleading guilty, you give up your rights. You understand that?
yes.
Are you pleading guilty today because you are guilty, ma'am?
It's going to plead no contest, Judge.
Are you pleading no contest today, ma'am, because you are not contesting the charges as presented by the prosecution?
Yes.
on the date of February 24th, 2000. And what is the reason you're pleading that no contest, ma'am?
No recall. 2 years ago, I don't recall even being over there.
All right. All right. Well, just for my own edification as well, ma'am, is your, I'm not going to put the year on it, but well, I'll change it this way. Were you born in May of 89, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. All right. On the date of February 24th of 2021, you said you don't even recall being in this location of 18830 Woodward?
No.
Okay. But you're saying if Officer Buchanan, badge number 3614, says you were there and he took your ID and he wrote a ticket to you, you're not going to contest that?
No, I wasn't. I don't recall being there.
Well, that's what I asked you, ma'am. What we're doing now is you're saying you don't recall being there, but if the officer says you was there, he took your ID and he wrote you a ticket, you're not contesting that, right?
No.
Okay. All right, ma'am. So the ticket indicates that on February 24th, 2021, and you're not contesting this, approximately 11 p.m., officer were in the location or at the location of 18830 Woodward. Not sure what his writing says, the highs or something. I'm not just, he's given some indication of what is located at that building. I can't read his writing. I do so love typed tickets. In any event, ma'am, actually, is the officers out here, correct? You let them off, go. All right, ma'am. You said you're not contesting the officer saying you were there and that he wrote you a ticket. So the court will find you guilty of this charge, ma'am. And your fine will be $225. All the other matters are dismissed. $225, ma'am. Can you pay that right away or do you need time?
I need time.
How much time do you need?
2 weeks.
That's not time, ma'am. I thought you were going to say you needed real time. I'll give you 60 days and you can pay it in any time in those 60 days. But 60 days from today's date will be January the 3rd. It must be paid on or before that date. You do not have to wait for January the 3rd, 2024. You can pay it if you paid $10 here or $20 here. I don't care how it looks, what form or makeup of the bills or date, as long as it all is paid by January 3rd.
Okay.
Do you know where to pay?
I was informed, yes.
Okay, then you're all set. You can sign off. Good luck to you, ma'am. Stay safe.
Excuse me. Excuse
Yes.
me. Can I
Yes,
ask a
ma'am.
question? Can I ask
Yes,
a question?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Had, the day of the incident, I had got my CPL's license taken and also my firearm.
All right.
The day of
What are you asking me?
driving,
Pardon me?
the day of driving with no license and no short operating motor vehicle, the
What are
disorderly.
you what are you asking me, ma'am? You telling me they took your CPL, right?
Yes, in my license.
All right. All right. Well, you go back, ma'am. After this is all resolved now. It's going to be in the computer that your license, that those other tickets are dismissed, and this one is being resolved. If I were you, I would go ahead and pay your fine off on this one so it can be closed off, and then go back and try to do whatever you have to do to get your stuff back. Right now, they're not going to do anything because the computer's showing you have these old tickets out there.
Okay.
But these are ones I told you are going to be dismissed. They'll be dismissed today, and then you just have that one out here. With regard to the CPL and all those things, ma'am, you got to just go through your normal process, and they will see that these have been taken care of. If there's any other requirements that they need from you, they'll tell you what it is.
Okay, thank you. And you said $235?
$225.
$225. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. What's up with this last one? All right, Mr. McToy. All right, he did have a rental car. Mr. McToy, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mr. McToy? Crystal, just text him and say this. Can you hear me, sir? Text him and say it's dismissed. Or you. Madam Court Reporter?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm just gonna, we can't reach him, so what we're gonna do, Madam Clerk is gonna send him something that says the matter is dismissed. This ticket, P1487270, People versus Marquise Motoy. I've already spelled his name for the record a couple of times. He was given it.
Free to go.
Okay. Why can't we hear him so clear now? Mr. McToy? Mr. McToy, can you hear me? Okay. All right, Madam Court Reporter. This matter, P1487270, People versus Marquise McToy. This matter is dismissed. Mr. McToy did fax us information that matches the officer's ticket. It shows that this was a rental car with Enterprise, and this would not have been his personal vehicle. I have matched the VIN number and the license plate number with the ticket and the contract from Enterprise rental car. So it was actually an Enterprise rental car. All right. Apparently he did not provide this information to the officer to show that. So in any event, that ticket is dismissed with prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I think it's official. We're finally done.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Everybody have a good day.
Okay, see you at 1:30, Crystal.
Okay, see you.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.